Hey guys, it's Bethany, your crafty BFF, and I'm jumping back on today real quick because I want to make an addendum kind of thing to the Shadow Box book tutorial that I posted earlier today. I watched another tutorial and got the idea for the divider piece that we put into the shadow box from that tutorial. However, I was laying down on the couch trying to take an afternoon nap, and this was bugging me. This divider that we put into this tutorial was bugging me because the way we made it is we had this piece of paper. If you watched the tutorial, that we cut at 6.5 by 4, and we scored it on the 6.5 inch side at a 1/2 inch, 3 inches, 3.5 inches, and 6 inches. Then we trimmed just a hair off of this 1/2 inch score. We folded and we varnished all the score marks, and then we glued this together like this and popped it up to make this little box. And then we glued the back. We added glue to the back, and then we just slid it there into the middle of into the to the shadow box. 4 inches, if you remember, it was 4 inches from the bottom. However, that means that there's nothing here on the sides, and you can't glue the sides, so it's really wiggly and not sturdy. So that's what was bugging me. That was it. It was too wiggly and not sturdy. So I went back to the drawing board and I came up with a sturdier, better way to make this little box and have sides that you can glue onto the sides and the back, so it'll be nice and sturdy and not wiggly inside your shadow box. So like I said, this is going to be really quick, but I thought it, like I said, it was bugging the crap out of me, and I wanted to make it right. So I will link this in the tutorial for part 1 and 2, and make note of it in the description box, so that you guys know to that there is another way, a better way to do the divider for the shadow box. What you need is a piece of 110-pound cardstock cut at 6.5 inches by 5 inches. Now, it might seem silly to you guys, but it was really, really bugging me, so I had to fix it. And I hope you guys can appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like, we need sturdy, nice projects. So on your 6.5 inch side, we are going to score at a 1/2 inch, at 3 inches, at 3.5 inches, and at 6 inches. Please excuse my sniffling. I think I'm getting sick, or it's my allergy-like symptoms. Either way, there's nothing I can do about it. Please forgive me. So then you scored that on your 6.5 inch side, 1/2 inch, 3 inches, 3.5, and 6 inches. You're going to turn it 90 degrees to the right on the 5 inch side, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 4.5 inches. This is really easy, guys, so don't worry. You're done with your scoreboard. And we're going to fold and varnish all of our score marks. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner. Like I said, I was just watching that tutorial and was like, oh, okay, that's how you do it. Didn't even ask any questions, but then when I saw how wiggly that was, I just couldn't let it stand. I couldn't let it be. Okay, so now that you have all your score lines folded and varnishes, we are going to, on this side, we're going to cut off just a hair of this 1/2 inch score. Okay, just a hair, just like 1/8 of an inch. Then we're going to create some tabs. We're going to make this a tab. So do your little snippy snips, cut out that score mark there on this half inch edge, and then a little diagonal there to make a tab. Then we're going to do our snippy snips here in the middle on these two scores, like so. And then you don't even need this square, so we're just going to cut this one out like so. And then you're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So we don't need this one, so let's cut him out. Man, I think I'm getting sick. I don't like it. We're going to do our snippy snips here and take out our score marks just up to that half-inch score mark, like so, and then make a tab right here. So snippy snip, take out the score mark, and then just a little diagonal cut here to make a tab, like so. Okay, then you're going to fold this one over, the one that we cut just a hair off of. Fold that over, add your glue, and then hold it down and fold this over so you're lining up these two half-inch scores. I'm just gonna press this down to make sure it gets nice and stuck, and then you pop it up and we have a box again. However, this time it has sides on the ends. So just fold in your tabs, fold this one down, add your glue, and fold this down. Again, on the other side, fold in your tabs, fold that guy down, add your glue, and fold down. And just pressing it down to make sure it gets nice and stuck. And you should have a box, and it should measure 4 inches exactly by 2.5 inches, and then it's a 1/2 inch deep, right? And that means I made one while I was practicing. So this is going to fit very snug inside your shadow box, but it should fit very snugly. So you might have to maneuver it down in there and make sure it's nice and straight. I'm not adding this to my box. I'm just demonstrating that it should be nice and snug. It won't be wiggly like this because you're going to add your glue to 3 sides of your box. You're going to add it to both of the short sides and one of the long sides. And then you can slide it down in there wherever you want it. Like I said, when I did it, I measured 4 inches from the bottom, and that's where I slid in my divider. That way I had a 4 inch wide by 3 inches tall compartment here and a 4 by 4 inch compartment here. So that is a much better way to make your little divider piece for your shadow box. And I have the mats for you right here. If you want to mat this piece, you'll need 2 pieces that are 3 7/8 inches wide by 2 3/8 inches tall, and that's for the top and the bottom. So for your top of your divider and the bottom of your divider. And then if you want to mat the side, it is 3/8 inches tall by 3 7/8 inches wide. And that way you have a nicely fit little divider box thingamajig that will go into your shadow box and not be wiggly like this guy is. Off camera, I'm going to try to take this out and replace it because I can't stand how wiggly it is. So anyways, guys, I hope that helps. I'm sorry I didn't think of this earlier, But now I know for future reference, that is how you should do a divider for a shadow box. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below and I will get back to you. Other than that, have a great day. Bye.